Alright, so we got a fight confirmed between TEOFIMO Lopez and Stevenson, right? First impression, probably going to be a very, very boring fight. You know, both these guys like to fight off the back foot. Stevenson, you know, we know he's very boring. Sticks to the back foot game, you know, doesn't like to get hit, doesn't like to engage at all. You know, very, very boring fighter. And TEOFIMO, similar. You know, he fights off the back foot. He's a counter puncher. You know, he's not a come forward fighter. He should be a come forward fighter. He's got all the attributes that you would want as a guy that moves forward, you know, and fights on the front foot. You know, he's very quick. He's got good agility. He's got good head movement. He's very athletic, you know, very athletic, and he hits hard as well. So, you know, just imagine if he learned to fight going forward and fight on the inside. You know, the hand speed, the power on the inside, body punching. You know, he would be very good. I think a lot better than he is now if he learned to fight on the front foot, right? But he's not that guy, right? He's not that guy at the moment. I think this is probably going to be a very boring fight that goes the way of Stevenson. You know, TEOFIMO, he has had trouble with movers, right? Jermaine Ortiz got in there against him and basically fought on the back foot the whole time, and we saw TEOFIMO doesn't know how to fight going forward. We saw the same with Sandor Martin, right? Guy that fights on the back foot bitch, you know, doesn't want to come forward at all. TEOFIMO had to go after him. He looked terrible, right? When TEOFIMO tries to be on the front foot, he doesn't look good at all. You know, he throws one punch at a time. He's trying to look for his opponent, but he's really a counter puncher. That's what TEOFIMO is good at. He's good at counter punching. But he is a good athlete, right? He is a very good athlete. So I give him a chance in this fight. Stevenson, you know, he doesn't take any risks at all. But, you know, TEOFIMO with the fast hands, good counter puncher, he could end up clipping Stevenson, you know, but he's got to go for it. That's the thing. He's got to go for it. If he lets Stevenson move around and, you know, stay on the back foot, and he doesn't apply any pressure, he doesn't let his hands go, then he's going to look bad. He's going to look very bad, and, you know, the judges are going to give it to Stevenson, even though I would award the fight to the guy on the front foot. You know, judges these days, they don't know how to score boxing. You know, they just don't know how to score boxing, you know, what scoring criteria is. They don't know that they're meant to score ring generalship, effective aggression, you know, aggression. The guy on the front foot is meant to get extra points for moving forward. But, you know, we know that's not the case with the judges, and with most people, they don't know how to score boxing. So, you know, they'll give it to Stevenson probably, but yeah, that's my initial thoughts. Very boring fight. You know, don't get behind the hype. I know these guys will talk and try to sell the fight, but in reality, they're two very boring fighters. You know, like I say, TEOFIMO, he could be a very entertaining fighter if he worked on moving forward and letting his hands go more. You know, cutting off the ring and being aggressive and fighting on the inside. He could be very good at that if he trained in that manner. But yeah, reality is both these guys are boring. and it's going to be a boring fight. That's what I think. Let me know what you think.